So this is everybody. All right. Yeah. Thank you. So,
I'll do it, please.
thank you everybody for being here. So Abraham Lincoln once said, "If I'm going to chop down a tree and you give me 6 hours to do it, I'll spend 4 of those hours sharpening the axe." Abraham Lincoln understood the importance of respecting your tool. So why is this important? Well, today I'm going to demonstrate how to safely use a circular saw. So as a journeyman carpenter with over a half decade of experience, I am well qualified to explain how we use the circular saw. And when it comes to the safe use of the circular saw, there are three aspects that we have to keep in mind. First is our personal protective equipment, our PPE. Second is our situational awareness. And third is our respect for the tool. So, when it comes to our PPE, the first thing I want to cover is our safety glasses. So, our safety glasses are ANSI Z87.1 certified. That's an industry standard, which means that they are protective lenses and they can't just be any lenses because things move pretty quickly and can pierce regular lenses. They're not perfect. Lots of particulates will get past them and into your eyes, but they will protect you from the very big things, the things that can blind you. Next is our cut resistant gloves. So cut resistant gloves are not a fail-safe. They are the last line protecting your hands. Nothing can make up for controlling the tool and being aware of what you are doing with it. That being said, in the case of an accident, your gloves will save you. Every carpenter, every tradesman has had a situation where they have come this close to either cutting or puncturing their hand, and instead they got the glove. And so they come in handy. Lastly, is our dust masks. So dust masks are not required for cutting every type of material. That being said, for certain types of material, like the material we're cutting here, this is non-com fire-treated wood. And so the SDS says that this is carcinogenic and caustic, which means that it will cause irritation to your lungs and possibly cause cancer. So using an N95, which is another industry standard, will help to reduce the amount of particulates that get into your lungs. So that covers our PPE. Second is our situational awareness. So when we come to cut anything, we want to make sure that we have it in a proper position for cutting it safely. We don't want it on the ground. We don't want to prop it up with our toes. We want to have it up on sawhorses like I have our material here. And then we want to look around our environment to make sure that everything is clean. If there's a bunch of drop pieces that you can potentially slip on or hurt yourself with, that's no good. We have to clean our area. Lastly, when it comes to situational awareness, becoming an industry standard is our JHAs, or our pre-task plans. So we fill these out at the point of work, and it helps us to understand any hidden hazards or complications that could present themselves to us in the situation. That does it for situational awareness. Lastly, we have respect for the tool. So respect for the tool means maintaining the tool in proper working order, knowing how to operate it effectively and as it's meant to be operated, and then having awareness and control of the tool at all points while you are using it. So we want to first make sure that our blade is in good condition. If it's not, we need to replace the blade. After that, we need to set the blade depth, and in order to do that, we always want to take out the power, whether it be a battery or unplugging it. And the reason we want to set the depth is because, of course, we need to get through the material, but if your blade is too far down, it makes it much easier for the saw to kick back on you or to potentially launch some of the material that you're cutting. Lastly, when we start the saw, we want to make sure that we start the saw an inch back from the material, not with the blade on the material, because if the blade is on the material, the saw will kick back. So I'm going to set the depth here. Plug in the power. All right, and real quick, if I can get you to capture this real quick, angle down a little bit. There we go. All right. And that was that. So, in conclusion, today I wanted to demonstrate how to safely operate a circular saw. We saw that there are three key aspects to doing so: our personal protective gear, our situational awareness, and our respect for the tool. Safety in the construction industry is absolutely paramount because mistakes here have devastating consequences. They can change your life. I hope that this has helped you all to understand how we can effectively use this tool, and thank you all for coming. Real quick, pan around. Thank you, everybody.